Welcome to your Love Scenes forecast, my cardinal quality signs of Libra. And Libra, your trump card just came through for the Aries cardinal sign reading I just did with Justice number 11, Major Arcana. But Libra, you're ruled by planet Venus, so I'm looking forward to how your reading is going to fold. Actually, the Aries came out with the True Love card from the Romance Angels, and that's been the first one. And I'm just bringing all this up in case, you have Aries in your chart as well. But I do want to open up, just in case you're new to my channel, why I'm working with this kind of setup. But we follow natural laws and rhythms of nature within each season. So we're working with the elements of earth, air, fire, water, and of course tapping spirit, okay? But for cardinal signs, and this could be your sun sign, your moon sign, or your rising sign, or maybe you're watching one of these videos because one of your children or a loved one, husband, wife, or a partner that you have, or family members, you follow their signs as well. But for cardinal signs, if you are a cardinal sign, your job is to initiate the season. You are the leader which brings forth that season. And cardinal signs are pioneering and enterprising, okay? So my Libra friends, you're the air sign, and you bring in the autumn season, okay? And I opened up with the cardinal water sign of Cancer because they open up the summer season. And I do just want to say that right here for this summer season, we're going into called a moon of equality by the honeymoon. And I'll do a specific video just for this when I do the monthly reading for June. But I wanted to bring through that the tarot is the moon. So look up to Luna because we're just in this powerful right now going on the May 21st full moon in Sagittarius, which their trump card is the Lovers, okay? And this was known as the flower moon, moon of radiance, all right? And the medicine for this moon that we're literally in right now as we're sitting here, creation, love, intuition, connection with the divine, which has been pretty much for all the readings to make sure you're tapping your intuition, connection with nature. Again, the major theme, going outdoors, looking up to our sun star, of course, this moon power, and about sexuality and sensuality. And the creative power is to empower yourselves, and the action is to command, okay? But right now, for June, we're going into this time, and we want to, the medicine for June 2016, the moon, especially on June 20th, another fire moon, full moon in Sagittarius. That's all about tapping our higher self, okay, with the divine. And also that's on the cusp of the summer solstice. Okay, so it's like from this weekend to all the way to the end of June, we've got all these wonderful, intense energies. And follow the astrologers who can tell you what the planets are doing. And so I'm just saying, go outside, look up to the star sun, look up to Luna, watch the night skies. If you can go outside and get grounded, walk barefoot, at least sit by a tree, hug a tree, whatever works for you. But the medicine for this June, July cycle is contentment. The summer solstice, very powerful, time of light, decision making, strengthen and reward positive qualities of oneself. Okay, so believe in you, trust in you, love you first. Okay, and the creative power is to organize, and the action is to balance. Okay, and on this channel we talk about balance all the time. All right, but Libra, you're the air sign of autumn, and my Capricorn friends, you are the earth sign, and you start the season of winter. Okay, so here we have it: Aries fire spring, Cancer water summer, Libra air sign autumn, and Capricorn earth sign winter are the cardinal signs. Okay, and that's in case if you have more than what you're looking at right now. But right now we're working with the Libras, and my rising sign is in Libra, and so I'm interested to see what happened. Oh, and I have a card already in my hand. I can feel it. So let's just see what's happened. But For June 2016, I've enjoyed every single reading. I really have. Some have stood out a little more. This Aries one I just dropped a few minutes ago definitely had something to say. But I won't share it if you want to watch it, okay? But definitely go outdoors and tap your intuition, working with the divine, not less ego, less worry, more love, and divine connection. Okay, connection to the divine. All right, well, we have 3 cards on the table, and I'll wait to pull the Romance Angels bonus card towards the end, okay? And my gardenia tree is flowering. It's a big bush, rather, and I'm loving it. I can smell them. Oh, it's got me in some kind of little euphoria thing. I can smell all this, gardenia, but it's glorious, glorious. So, but yes, I might as well take advantage because they're already starting to droop on me. So it's like I probably have another week of enjoying them like this, and then 1 or 2 will spurt like in June. That's how it was last year anyway, but we'll see what happens. But I'm enjoying it. And so this summer, it's all about you this summer. Have fun, okay? Sagittarius moon is also about enjoying your time, okay? Happy-go-lucky, all right? But get yourself in order too. Organize as much as you can so you can go and have fun, okay? The moon, here we go. Luna has come to the table. And the only thing I like working with this deck, True Love Tarot, if you follow me long enough, you know I work with it a lot. But they chose to use the word fear with Luna. And I just, that's not what I sense at all. Okay. I think she has so much wisdom to teach us. And yes, there's some people who talked about it, they get fearful around the full moon or they get all angst up, but that's because they're not in command of their emotions. They're not in charge of their divine spiritual self, okay? So this Sagittarius back to back, we're just in it right now. We can still harness this blue moon in Sagittarius right now, and it's going to be in Sagittarius again June 20th, and then the summer solstice the next day. So you can imagine it's going to be I'm already feeling it. But anyway, what I'm trying to say is that once you harness Luna's energies, okay, and once you realize it is about working with what you cannot see, the invisible intelligence, okay, and Luna's very powerful. She controls the tides of our earth, the water, and we've been talking about this as well because we're made up close to 80% of water. Salt runs through our veins, and sea salt, and it's like, if the moon can control the tides, imagine what it does to us. No, most definitely, she's controlling our emotions. Most definitely. However, if you're aware, right, then you don't have to be aware of and have fear for the moon, because Luna is telling you, if anything's taught me about life, it's been the moon, okay? Definitely. And yes, the moon has the occult side, the secrets, the light and the dark, but she is the light in the darkness. But she hides things. She's very secretive, okay? Actually, even we've been talking about this, that the moon is still a mystery, even to the scientists, okay? Even to scientists, they cannot, they don't know where, how she began, all right? And let's leave it like that. I kind of like it, okay? But don't have fear, my darlings. There is nothing to fear. Look up at Luna with beauty, love, grace, okay? Beauty, love, and grace. And be intuitive. You want to tap her, okay? Be tapping La Luna. That's what we need more of that, And look at that. I want to say again, this is now the 11th video I've read for June 2015 with the Love Scenes Forecast. Out of 3 cards, every zodiac sign has received 1 or 2 major arcanas. Aries just received 2. Okay. Now, I've done 9 card pulls for the years I've been on. And yes, major arcanas come out, but not 7 or 8 major arcanas to 9. You know what I mean? But it's like everybody, everybody, and I can say even in 9 card spreads, major arcanas just don't come out from the for the top 3. So it's been very intriguing to me that here now you've even received the moon. I find it fascinating. So it's positive. It's very positive. But here we go. And look at that. How you've got 2 major arcanas, Libra, with trust and the Fool card. Okay, so here is the initiate. So perhaps now, you know, in case any of you still don't relate to the moon, well, just trust. You know, be its new follower. Okay, in the respect to learn divine guidance from her. And yes, it's occult knowledge, but once you have the secrets known to you, you can do magic. Okay, that's how magic works. You know, magic's not something you don't tell people how to do the magic. It's something you find within you. But yes, it's how to work with the elements, earth, air, fire, water, and the higher realm. And Luna is definitely one of the mystical ones to follow. Okay, the moon, all about the mystic. But here we have the initiate. So perhaps there is something you're going to start embracing, okay, trying to do. And they call it the Fool, but I like to call it the initiate, because the Fool to me sounds like you're always going to do foolish things, you know. And I understand it's like he doesn't know, just like why probably they call this moon card fear in this deck, because you know the initiate doesn't know about Luna and maybe becomes fearful, but there's nothing to fear. Okay, trust. There is nothing to fear. Trust your journey. Okay, that's what the tarot is all about. For you to start somewhere and you're going on your journey, but you're going to trust whoever you meet along the path, along your journey's path, you can trust to learn from. Okay, and sometimes you want to trust to learn not to embrace their wisdom, or at least understand they have wisdom, because Diablo came out for the Aries, and we talk about that, you know, with seduction. You know, just be aware or beware on who you meet on your travels. Okay, but the moon has so much wisdom, and really for if you're into now metaphysics or alchemy or trying to learn some of that, you have to understand that some things are kept best hidden. Okay, best hidden. And there's the balance here. See, it's called the balance. Either you're on, you know, the team of light or the team of darkness, but there's balance between both. Just like Diablo brings his wisdom, but we balance what we take in and what we don't. Okay, so beautiful. And then, you know, Luna comes with a balance, how she goes in her cycles. All right, and now she's now waning from the full moon, but it's still heavy duty. We can still look up, see that light, beautiful moon full of light, and she has this wisdom. And then, you know, we learn. But there you go, my dears. So balance. Balance is the key to anything we do in life. Okay, everything, I have to say. And of course, you know, the older I get, I realize that for certain, you know, some of us when we are come out of the gate, you know, like, oh, I want to do this, and sometimes we act foolish because we make mistakes, but that's okay. We learn from the mistakes. But really, if we have the keen sense, okay, I got to balance things out. Everything I do, let me see the word. I want to show the word balance. Everything I'm going to do is with balance. Then there's less fear to it. Okay, there's less fear about it, and there's less fear about trying it, because either way you balance out. You balance what you're going to go for. Okay, you balance it. But I have to say, Luna loves the lovers. So when we're doing a love reading like this, I say, look up to the moon. Okay, but just, you know, just everything is in balance. That's how we do it. But we do have the 2 of swords here. The 2 of wings is the 2 of swords. So there's still a partnership here, and you want to think mentally align with them. Okay, And since this is a love reading, there is a partnership can come. So we want to align in love, okay? We have to be like-minded, all right? And hopefully, if we're like-minded, that means our soul path can connect, and then the divine sends that true love factor, okay? And the true love has come through for the Aries folks, in case any of you have Aries in your charts, or know Aries family, friends, or children. And so true love came out on the table. So I like that, because this is a love scenes forecast and you want to feel the energies, and it did come through. Okay, so, and we've had the Ace of Cups has come through with love as well, like 3 times, and passion has come through, I think 3 times or 4 times. So definitely there's love on this table for June 2016. But love you first, take care of you most, in the respect, because to align with someone, you don't want someone, taking the energy away from you. You want to combine in union, the yin and yang, like they say, okay? New love. Okay, now this has come out twice for June 2016. New love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. Okay? A new love has stirred your romantic feelings. So, for those of you who are seeking, a new love can be coming. Or perhaps if you are married and you're watching these kind of videos, you can just turn it up a notch, dye your hair for the ladies if you want, or, get in shape. We were just saying take care of you, get in better shape, losing weight, eating more properly, organic foods. You know what I'm saying. You can always change your identity, change your clothes up, get some new clothes. You know what to do, my darlings. Get a new attitude. Look up to the moon. Don't have any fear. Balance your life, okay? Balance your life. So a new person has stirred your romantic feelings, So, and for those who are married, it's a process. It's sometimes work to get you all stimulated with your partners you've been with a long time, but it can be done, okay? But for those of you who are seeking, pay attention, because a new love is in store for you as well. And it's always nice to be stirred with the romantic feelings. But you can see that the angels there are all excited. No matter what, they're sending their divine love and shine. So pay attention to that and feel them out, okay? So, and sometimes that new love can be you loving you even more. Not from the ego, but from your heart zone. And that way, the universe brings you the match as well. Okay, my darlings? Well, thank you for watching. Take care of you. We've been saying that a lot. Love you first, okay? And then let the universe bring you that match made in heaven. Okay? Blessings to you all. Enjoy 2016. Go outside. Get grounded with Mother. I'm saying it to all the signs. Look up. Look up to the stars. Make a wish upon a star. And embrace Luna. No fears. She's only going to bring love to the lovers. Ciao, my darling.